Hi, my name is Eva Osborne and I'm the PSE for the Midwest area. In this video, I will cover CSP pricing, margins, and incentives. CSP is currently the most lucrative model for partners to procure Microsoft product based on your ability to both earn margin and rebate. Rebates apply to managed partners only. I will walk you through the details of what that looks like. Let's start with margins. In CSP, partners will be able to procure product below the MSRP and mark up to a price you set. That is very similar to the open model. In the advisor model, partners did not have that ability. We'll take a look at prices on the next slide. For incentives, we currently have our fiscal 17 CSP rebate in market. The way this works is if you're a managed partner, you are eligible to earn an 8% rebate on any product sold through CSP. It doesn't matter if you're going through the direct or indirect model, those 8% apply in both cases. If you're not sure if you're on the Microsoft Managed Partner list, which would make you a managed partner, please reach out to your Microsoft contact or to your distribution contact and they will advise. To be a managed partner, you must have an active MPN ID and a signed Microsoft Cloud reseller or distributor agreement, and there are also certain revenue requirements tied to that. For rebate payout, there are two elements I want you to be aware of. There are two earning periods, one from July through December, the second one January through June, and the actual payout dates for those two periods are February 15 and August 15. So you will note that incentives are being paid out twice a year based on these details, and in an effort to get paid, you have to sign up for this specific rebate by sending a request to the very email address stated here, and in return you will receive an email from Microsoft that asks you to go through the formal sign-up process. You will also find more information on partner incentives on our partner incentive page. Please note that despite Microsoft incentives, your own partner profitability needs to remain driven by your services offerings and by lower cost of sales through scale and automation. Margins from your services tend to be significantly higher compared to the margins on incentives offered by Microsoft. So please be mindful of that. Look at incentives as an extra opportunity to earn, but it should not be the key profitability driver of your business. Also, on another note, the CSP rebate is our fiscal 17 rebate, and our rebates are typically subject to change fiscal year by fiscal year. Now let's take a look at licensing and corresponding pricing for the direct model first. For Office 365, Intune EMS, CRM Online, or now Dynamics 365, and Dynamics AX, our licensing works on a per user and fixed term basis, that is 12-month each term. Seats can be added or removed during that period, and currently we're not enforcing any early termination fees for dropping seats. Azure is licensed via consumption, where Microsoft bills in arrears for actual usage. For pricing, we're looking at Office 365, Intune, and EMS have a 20% margin compared to MSRP. CRM Online, or now Dynamics 365, has a 25% margin. Dynamics AX a 30% margin, and Azure has a 15% margin. Via this link on the bottom, you will find additional information on licensing and pricing for the direct model. Let's take a look at the indirect model now. In the indirect model, licensing will be identical to the direct model. Margins in the indirect CSP model are typically lower than those in the direct CSP model, but there's no upfront investment to get started, which is a huge value add. Beyond that, indirect CSP distributors offer value-added services that lower your cost of transacting and operating, such as bill on behalf services and customer support services. Also, beyond that, a complete referral program which combines bill on behalf and end customer support, which creates an advisor-like experience for you as partner. And important to note also, our distributors have cloud marketplaces that span across multiple vendors and offer unique bundles. And lastly, our distributors also have their own sales offers and incentives beyond what we Microsoft offer. Each CSP indirect distributor will offer different CSP prices and bundles. Contact your distributor to understand the details for that and allow them to speak to their unique value proposition. Let's take a look at rebates now. I had mentioned earlier that we have parity for rebates in the direct and indirect model, those very 8% that are being paid. You do only get the rebate paid though if you are on that managed partner list. So here's the overview for the direct CSP rebate. I also want to show you now the view for the indirect CSP rebate. You will see that those 8% are exactly mirrored here as well. So we have parity in the two programs. Thank you. That wraps my session on CSP pricing, margins, and incentives.